person that we're trying to deal with here. This man thinks that he should be taken so seriously, and I'm not even defending the PKA guys, because yes, I do think they milk Wings unbelievably. I'm sure they milk Boogie too. I don't watch any of it. But to pretend like you're saying that these are the worst people in the entire world. Oh my God, Kyle, what a horrible person. He just sits there and talks about Wings and Boogie because he finds them fascinating. Oh my God, horrible person. Me, yeah, you know, I'm deflowering a girl who is completely vulnerable and doesn't have a father figure and is using me to cope, but nah, they're the horrible person. God, give me 5 minutes in a room alone with him, for the love of God.
I've been a try to be nice person in my whole life, and it does not come naturally to me to be a nice person. I'm actually kind of an asshole. My brother's an asshole. My sister's kind of an asshole. My parents were definitely assholes. I was raised by assholes, and I'm kind of an asshole. And so I've always put a lot of effort into trying to be nice. And when I got on the internet, I chose to be nice every single day. I chose to be nice, chose to be nice, chose to be nice to these losers, chose to be nice to Wings, chose to be nice to you. Where the fuck did it get me?
Who does he think he is? I like that he's using his entire family to cope and protect himself once again. He can't take ownership for his own actions. He has to blame it on his brother and his sister and his parents. That's why he's such an asshole all the time. No, it's not. It couldn't possibly be because I have an inflated ego because I got several million subscribers 10 years ago and have done nothing with it. It can't be that. Surely not. Of course not. And then he just turns around. I'm just going to be nice on the internet the whole time. I'll just be nice and go on the platform. If you were still that fake persona that everybody believed you were a long time ago of the Mr. Rogers of YouTube, if you were actually that person and consistently that person and your mask didn't get revealed, then yeah, you could say that these people suck. But we all know who you actually are. You're garbage. You're garbage.
I didn't know
This is my dog's dog food. Like I will eat a handful of my dog's dog food with these $30,000 veneers.
Oh, that's giving a bit too.
Yeah, here we go.
Yo, actually like the stream. I want to see him eat some dog food.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
You are.
God, it's terrible. Why do my dogs eat this shit? Okay.
The bacon wasn't that good?
So everything about these clips is like the worst. This is literally, if you remember before iDubbbz was iCucks and he was making, you know, the cop series and he did the Keemstar one, he basically had this whole segment about how Keemstar always overhypes things and over embellishes his reactions. This is not that. This is not the high quality content that you think people are tuning in for. You know, I know that your entire demographic is essentially hype beasts that are trying to, I don't know, feel good about themselves, build clout off of the podcast. I really don't know who this is targeted for. I don't want to watch some fat degenerate loser eat dog food and then have you maniacally laugh in the background. That's not really intriguing to me. I'm sorry. I know I'm talking about in a video, but at the same time, it's like, give me a break. Seriously, this is the content that's going to get you over the top. And I like that Wings and Boogie are both like, yeah, you know, we're pulling similar numbers to PKA, so this is going to be a surefire success. And you know this is going to be a kiss of death because Boogie's probably going to buy something stupid with the extra money that he thinks he can rely on. The fact of the matter is this has been going for what, a month, and PKA has been going for 15 years or whatever, you know, and if you're still pulling similar views at that point, where is your high? You're not coming out of the gun swinging and everybody already knows who you are. It's not like it's kind of unknown figures making a pundit. And I'll continue to say it, I don't really have any beef with Wings. Boogie I do, Keemstar kind of, and I'll call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Yeah,
You want to hear what happened to me? You guys remember that medicine man Ryan? After we worked together for like 3 days, he made an offer to buy my Magic the Gathering collection off of me, and was taking it to our friend Glenn to get it cataloged. And then one day, he grabbed my dog up by his neck and screamed in its face, my 15-year-old dog, Sammy. Filed a police report and went to trolls on the internet saying I stole $100,000 from him. Now make that make sense.
Somehow Boogie is always capable of making any situation about himself. Keemstar comes onto the live stream and wants to talk about Wings not showing up, Wings not doing this, Wings quitting that, etc. And Boogie's like, whoa. You want to hear what's been going on in my life? You want to know what's up with me? Because I know that's what all the fans want to hear. You know, saturated content, he's sitting over there. He wants to make a video about me. So I might as well mention that I tried to sell my magic cards to my shaman, and in a drug-induced rage, he lifted up my dog and yelled at it in its face, and I banished him to the Shadow Realm, or whatever the equivalent is in Magic the Gathering. So, of course, I mean, Boogie, the habitual narcissist, is just going to continuously do this throughout the video. And essentially, we're going to examine Wings talking about leaving the Lolcow Live podcast, Boogie talking about Wings leaving the Lolcow Live podcast. And I know I made a video about Wings talking about how he quit. Well, he decided to go on the live stream and explain his point of view and basically cuckold Keemstar into keeping him on the live. So we're going to start with Boogie's take on what's happening, and then we're going to delve deep. Just dig deep, boys.
The show is fairly successful. It's only been around for a few months. We've got like 2 million views, 36,000 subscribers, and the numbers are growing. Each episode generates between, say, 30,000 to almost as much as 100,000 views per upload. And honestly, for a brand new show, I still think those numbers are pretty damn good. And the Keemstar live stream episodes, for the most part, are pretty, well, high energy, and they're very drama focused because that's what Keemstar does. He's the drama guy, and he loves to generate drama. By the way, shout out to the Lolcow Live subreddit. If you want to talk smack about any of us, you can do it there, and Keemstar will probably incorporate whatever you post there into his live show.
Fun fact about the Lolcow Live subreddit. Now, we all know that Reddit is basically the basement dwellers' virgin, I don't know, escapades of if you're at all relevant or famous on the internet, you're gonna get slam dunked on by some dude who hasn't applied for a job in 4 years. And the funny thing is, the Reddit becomes an issue later on when Wing shows up on the podcast, because he basically is crying and complaining, saying, well, they're just posting slanderous things about us on there. And Boogie's gonna take his side. Surprise, surprise. This is a bit foreshadowing, but Boogie decides, hey, let's give a shout out to the subreddit. And then a couple days later, when the live stream happens, I'm gonna completely 180 and reverse my position and say,
you're gonna want to pick
yeah,
those
it's
up.
fucked up
Don't
what you
think about
guys
it
are
too
doing
hard.
to us over there. Can't be having that. And I don't wanna
Grab the most bounties to become the hotshot.
Look at the
You'll be about as
accolades
stealthy as a
of your live
mariachi
stream
band,
or
but
your
the
own
performance
personal
boost is
channel.
worth it.
But Boogie, the whole point of this podcast is that it's supposed to increase in viewership, because all of you involved already have an established audience. So when you combine it, you would think that you would have a relatively substantial amount of viewers. Now, I'm not scoffing at 50,000 views or 100,000 views. I'm not scoffing at that necessarily. But when you go from 100,000 views to 30,000 views, which is what this podcast with Wings that we're going to get to in a second is at currently, about 3 days after its upload, you can be a little bit concerned, because when some ne'er-do-well,